What's going on, everyone? Homework assignment 26. Today's objective, I can write and evaluate expressions using exponents. Vocabulary here. So an exponent, it tells us how many times a number is used as a factor. Power is a number that is expressed using an exponent, and the base is the number that is multiplied. So we have all three parts right here. So as we could read here, 3 is our exponent. 4 is going to be our base, and the combination of those, so 4 to the third power, is our power. Okay, so we could read this as 4 to the third power, 4 cubed, or 4 to the power of 3. So let's go right into some examples. So we're going to write each expression using exponents. All right, so first one, negative 8 times negative 8 times negative 8. So it's negative 8 being multiplied by itself 3 times. So negative 8 times negative 8 times negative 8, another way we could write it is negative 8 to the third power. All right. K plus 2 times K plus 2 times K plus 2 times K plus 2. So same thing arises. Even if we have two terms, we can still rewrite this as K plus 2. But notice I'm gonna leave it in parentheses. And it's how many are there? 1 times 2. So we're multiplying it 4 times. So it's K plus 2 to the fourth power, or to the power of 4. Either way you say it, it works out. All right, so still writing our expressions using exponents. So now we're going to mix up. We're going to mix up some variables along with a coefficient. So we have 4 times R times R times S times S times S times S. Okay. All right, so there's only one 4. There's no other constants or anything, or coefficients, I should say. So we know that that's going to be 4. How many r's are multiplied by each other? I see 2. So 4r to the second. And because we have 4 s's all being multiplied by each other, then we're going to say, so 4r squared, or r to the second power, times s to the fourth power. And it can be written just like that. So notice how the r is raised to the second, the s is raised to the fourth, and 4 is kind of just left as is. All right, lastly, we're going to evaluate expressions. If a is 5, b is negative 2, and c is 3/4. Okay. So we have ab to the third power. So we can input these values first. So we know that this is the same as 5 plus negative 2 to the third power, which is 5 plus negative 2 is positive 3 to the third power, which is going to be 3 times 3 times 3. So 3 times 3 is 9, times 3 is 27. All right, last one. Let's change up our color, actually. Let's go yellow. All right, so this is going to be equivalent to 2 minus c, which is 3/4, to the second power. So really quick, what I want to show is even if you have fractions, so let's say we have a number like 3/4. So if I took 3/4 to the second power, that's equivalent to 3/4 times 3/4. So we end up taking both values to the second power, which is 9/16. Okay, so what this ends up being 2 minus 9/16. All right, so let's make equivalent fractions here. So 2 would be 32/16 minus 9/16, which would be equal to 23/16. Can't be simplified anymore. There it is. Get this done. Check out practice problems. I'll see you next time.